Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's a girl session. If you didn't know what now you do, so today I am going to be reviewing the BL series Only Friends. It has officially been 1 week since the drama has gone off the air, and I just feel so empty on my Saturday mornings. I literally have nothing to watch. I anticipated waking up every Saturday morning, doing my laundry, finishing around 9 or 10 a.m. and just spending the evening watching Only Friends. Well, not the evening, the rest of the morning watching Only Friends, and then in the evenings I would watch Naughty Baby, which I'm going to do a review for that as well at a later date soon to come. First of all, I just want to give a synopsis of the series. So basically, Only Friends is a BL series that is about a group of friends, Ray, Miyu, Boston, and Chum, and just navigating a sticky situation when it comes to partnering with other people, being only friends, and just being, buddies. As Boston once explained what friends with benefits and, only friends and whatever. My rating for the drama would have to be a 10 out of 10. Personally, for me, there is nothing that I think I would have changed about this series, because it feels so real, feels so true to life. And I remember the director Jojo, he said that he wrote this about his group of friends, and honestly I believe that the events that took place in this drama, it really can happen in real life, because I'm sure all of us know a Miyu, we know a Ray, we know a Chum, we know a Sand, we know a Top, we know a Autumn, which is Chum's brother, we know a Nick, we know a Daddy Dan, and then I forgot what the owner of the YOLO bar, her name was, as well as for her boyfriend as well. But these characters feel like real life people. Like, a lot of these decisions people would make those decisions, unlike with some series where you're watching and you're like, this don't feel real, who would do this? Now with Only Friends, it feels like real life people would do some of these actions. And I just wanted to do a character breakdown of each character. So I think the first character that I want to start with is Miyu, who everybody swore up and down was the villain of Only Friends. He was all knowing and just was playing everybody in his hands. And honestly, Miyu is not the villain of this drama. He's not the mastermind, but he is a Virgo. Miyu gives very much Virgo energy. I am a Virgo. I relate so much to Miyu. Miyu is smart, a logical person. He's not stupid. He's very observant. He sees things that he wants to see, and it's very much once you've made up your mind, as for me as a Virgo, I just make up my mind. I just know that I'm never going to change my mind ever again, because that is my final decision. And I think Sand as well gives Virgo energy, which that's another thing. I'm going to get into Sand's character, but personally, I could honestly relate when Miyu said to Top, where he was I never really cared about being in a relationship because I was getting love from my family. And Top was that's different. I mean, honestly, sometimes I feel for some people, they feel so contented in life, being in a relationship, it doesn't really matter to them. And I honestly got where Miyu was coming from with that. I think one big contention that people have or have said is Miyu forgiving Top, but not forgiving Boston when they basically committed. They did the act together, which was breaking Miyu's trust. But to me, it's very different. Top, as he said when Boston was like, but we did the same thing, how does he forgive you and he didn't forgive me? And Top was like, no, back up, me and you were different, we ain't the same league. And I was like, I honestly agree with Top. I don't agree with Top on a lot of things, but I agreed with him on that one, because it was like Top did the work, where some people made it feel like, oh, Top didn't really do much to win Miyu's forgiveness, but we're gonna get into that. Top actually put in the effort of trying to apologize to Miyu, to be there for Miyu, to just show Miyu like, hey, I'm sorry, I know that I messed up, I'm sorry for what I did. Well, Top, on the other hand, when Miyu found out, not Top, Boston, on the other hand, when Miyu found out, Boston was just kind of like, so yeah, I slept with him, I did it because I want to, I just borrowed him. And he didn't care. He didn't have not one sorry bone in his body for what he did, because he was not sorry, and he is not sorry. I don't care what lackluster apology he gave to me, Boston is not sorry for what he did, and he can't expect that Miyu is going to forgive him for what he did. And I think the severity of how bad it is, honestly, I would have not forgiven Top either, nor I wouldn't have forgiven Boston. Like, I could forgive them, but they would never be in my life. Like Miyu said, forgive, but I'm never gonna forget. And it's the fact that I'm never gonna forget is why I could never be with Top. I'm sorry, I couldn't. Even though, and I think I get where why Miyu forgave Top, is because in one instance, him and Top weren't truly together. They were still in the getting to know each other stages. But here's where I wish Top would have, a minute had happened, I wish he would have been like to Miyu, like, Miyu, I messed up, I did something that I shouldn't have done, and I'm sorry. Like, I would have appreciated more, because if I was in Miyu's shoes, I would have been like, looking at it like at a logical sense, I'd be like, well, we're not really together, even though he asked me to be his boyfriend, we're dating, we're trying to see. If he had slept with somebody else, I would be like, but the friend, I couldn't do it. I couldn't. But I think where Miyu was able to forgive Top is because he saw that, he's really trying to change, to do better, be a better person for him. And, it's Miyu's decision. Do I care about Miyu and Top's relationship, like, in the beginning to the ending of the series? No. I just did not care. I didn't. I cared more about Ray and, Stan's relationship, which was cute, it was nice. One thing that I didn't like that Miyu did was using Ray to kind of get back at Top. I didn't really like that. I felt it to be a little grimy, to use your friend that has been in love with you and has stated that he's in love with you for a long time, to get back at Top when like, you're in love with Top still, which Ray peeped that, which he needed that wake up call a little bit, because he would have still been hung up on Miyu if Miyu didn't give him the chance to kind of see that, hey, Miyu been telling him like, we're not a good fit together, which they were not. When Miyu was going through what he was going through, they were like fire and gasoline. When on the other instance, like, I don't know who was the fire, I don't know who was the gasoline, but somebody was blazing somebody up. On the other hand, with Ray and Sand, Ray is fire and Sand was like the water that would quell his flames, his fury and everything. And yeah, and sometimes you just gotta give people a try, and then they realize like, yo, you're not the person for me, you're not the person I thought I was, which it needed to happen. I also didn't like him entertaining Bowen either. I'm like, Bowen came in and he was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go around and try to destroy every ship on this show. He succeeded in the end with Nick and Boston, which Boston would have been the one to fuck up. Let's be real. Anyways, one thing that pissed me the absolute hell off with the whole Boston and Top situation was that, you know, Boston he's something else, recording, videoing his friends kissing and saving that video for 2 years. But why? For memories, and then being like, oh, I'm gonna show this to Top with his dumbass. Well, like, what? You mad at the fact that me, you, and Ray kissed 2 years ago before they even know you existed, and you wait that he was so hung up on Miyu's virginity. Told him out, like, he was mad. That's why I love when Miyu got him in the finale when he's like, yeah, but I've experienced better. It's funny. Top was shaking in his game boots. He was flabbergasted. Like, what? You experienced better? Wait, what? Got him right on that one. Ray. Moving on to Ray now. Ray is a complex character, and apart from his mother passing away from alcohol related issues, the fact that Ray throughout this entire series, Ray was like, I don't have no drinking issues, I'm perfectly fine. I'm like, are you perfectly fine? And I love when San was like, my dude, if you ain't guzzling down some drinks in the morning, you shaking like a newborn puppy, somebody out in the cold rain. I'm like, that's not normal. If you shaking because you ain't drunk, that not normal. Ray in the morning, he drinking. Every scene you see Ray with a drink in his hand. That ain't his livers. If his liver could talk, his liver would be pissed off. His liver would be like, I want to escape from this man's body. He's abusing me. I cannot live in these conditions. He's trying to kill me slowly. Ray, come on. This is why I love San for him. San is basically the perfect character in this drama. Like, he's an amazing person. And when I was so happy when he got his revenge on Top. I'm like, ooh, get him. And the way that he did it too, I don't feel bad. I liked it. I loved it. It was amazing. I mean, Chan, he had his own issues too. I wish there was some kind of resolve with, you know, him and his dad. But I guess just leave well enough alone. In a way, like, San is a grown-ass man, like in his 20s, and this man has been childless all his life, so I guess leave well enough alone. Like I said, San gives very much Virgo energy. His sassiness, his sarcasm, all of that good stuff. Nick is a poor baby. Boston put him through the ringer. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, Nick was doing too much with the recording and stuff, trying to see if Boston was talking to other people, which, in his defense, Boston was kind of leading them on, where he's like, oh, you're the only one, you know, things could move into this, things could move into that. But he was sending mixed signals, but the signals were very clear that Boston does not want, nor did not want a relationship. He's not the relationship type. Honestly, he's not. So Nick just took it overboard when he was spying on the dude, like. But I'm happy in the end Nick was able to be like, oh, he got me when Nick was like, man, I wasted so much time last year, like wasted it on what he did. And I'm glad that, because you have some people who are in some long ass relationship with their partners, some 10-year relationships, and then you just wasted like prime time of your life on a person, for that person to just get up and leave like it's nothing. It happens and it sucks. Like, time is the most valuable thing to us as humans. We can never get that shit back. Stop wasting your time when people don't give a damn about you. Speaking of waste of time, Boston, he showed his true ass character. And once people show their character, you need to believe them. Like, come on. What Boston did to Miu and Nick, absolute trash. And I don't think he was ever sincerely apologetic about it. Talking about, oh, I just borrowed him. Like, really? Disgusting. And that whole thing where he's taking pictures of people. Now you see, that's where you mess around up, because you've earned yourself this reputation with Autumn's brother, with Chum's brother, Autumn. You should have never slept with Chum's brother. You know this person. You know he's new to this life. Don't do it. But you don't know boundaries. That's why you did it. It's messed up. And you see, this is what happens when you have a trash ass character that leads you to have a trash ass relationship, trash ass reputation. Because nobody believed your ass when you said you didn't do that to Autumn, that you didn't take them pictures and you didn't force them. Nobody believed you, because this is something that you did do. You did do that. You're known for taking pictures of people. You did kind of blackmail Top into sleeping with you. Like, come on, put 2 and 2 together. That's what you did. That's what you did. Next person on the hit list is Chum. Chum, forever with her bad advice. I'm like, 1 minute she's forcing Top to be with me. Fine. This girl has the Halloween party, invites Top there. Top cheats on me. Why the hell are you inviting him to a party? For what reason? And you know Miu is like going supernova. He's all over the place. He's not amusing himself. Why are you doing that? Bad advice. And then she's like, oh, well, you know, Miu, I'm not gonna tell you to be with Top because, you know, whatever. And then on the flip side, when Miu and Top get together and they're talking about moving in the house, and she's like, you know, you should move in the house, makes the relationship strong. I'm like, what, girl? No, they just got back together. Why the hell is they moving in together? Like, girl, focus on your relationship that we barely got to see on that show. Honestly, April was cool. April was cool. We didn't get to see much of her, so she's fine. Autumn is very sick, man, honestly. But guess what? There are people out here like him that once they can get somebody, they do some shady ass like that. There are people who like that. You have to be careful of people like that. When you start seeing them acting crazy, dismiss yourself from that situation, because it's not gonna be good, and obviously it was not. That's all I have to say. But overall, Only Friends was an amazing series. I don't think there will ever be a series as great. No, let's not phrase it like that. I don't think there'll ever be a series that is mapped out the way that Only Friends was, to be so unique, to be so real, and to be so groundbreaking, and it will ever have the same impact that Only Friends have. And I just want to thank the director Jojo. I want to thank the actors, the crew, everybody that came together to make this series. And I think there is so much to learn from this series. Like, for one, just don't be an asshole. Don't string people along. Don't try to hurt people. Like, there's so much to learn from this series. And stop giving bad advice. Be truthful in your relationships. Communication is the most important thing, and that's why I loved Sand and Ray's relationship. Communication. But baby, that last scene when it was in the pool, I was like, bitch, you know Ray. I'm like, Ray don't play. And I kind of don't blame him, because Sand should have been telling Bowman, like, step off. You made your choice now. Bye bye, sir. Like, come on. So, end of the day, just be honest with people. Don't string them along. Don't be delulu over nobody, because you see where that will get you. But you know, that is my review of Only Friends. Thoroughly enjoyed this series. You guys can leave your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. Make sure that you thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell to get notified anytime I post a new video, and I'll see you guys in my next reaction. Bye. Yeah.